Hi, this is Swarali, and in today's video we are going to see that just be consistent, not perfect, because we live in this world that everyone just obsessed with the perfection. No one wants consistency. Everyone wants just perfection, perfect looks, perfect grades. But what if I told you that perfection is just an illusion, but consistency is the real superpower? So that's in today's video we are going to deal with. So stay with me till the end. Let's dive in. So perfection is a trap firstly, because whenever we are just trying to be perfect, at that time we are not being that much perfect, because perfection is, no one is that perfection is having, because everyone is not perfect in any subjects, any skill. No one is that much perfect. Just we want at least that much knowledge about that particular subject or particular thing. So that's why no one is that much perfect. So just stop chasing perfection. Don't chase perfection, because whenever you are just thinking about perfection before doing something, at that time your work is not that much being good, because you are just wants to just finish that work with perfection, and perfection is not coming there because of the lack of practice or due to some other reasons, that you're not doing it perfectly or you're doing it first time. That's why you're not experienced, and first time also you wants to be it a perfect. It will not come, the perfection will never come. So perfection is a trap. Just don't just think about that trap, because remove this from your mind, that whatever you are doing, just make sure that that work should be good. It should be, you should give your 100%, but don't think about that it should be perfect. No, just stay consistent to that process. Wherever you are doing anything, at that time just stay consistent to that process. Every time just think about that one, stay consistent, don't break the consistency, then definitely you will see the perfection. But firstly, if you are saying that I want perfection, but you are not doing anything, you are not doing the practice, you are not being consistent, then you want perfection, it will not come. Perfection will never come. Firstly, you have to be consistent. You have to just, firstly, whatever you are doing, that much, that thing, you should be in a consistent mode. You should be consistent to that process, to that project, whatever you want to do. Just be consistent there, and then definitely perfection will come. But firstly, don't think about the perfection. Perfection will come later. Firstly, do your work with honesty and dedication. Just do your work with that, and then definitely perfection will come. So just don't think about the perfection. Perfection will come, but do your work firstly, it with consistency, because firstly you have to take small steps every day. When you will take the small steps, then you will just be perfect. Because firstly, if you are just wants to do something perfect and you are not doing the practice, or you are not just being consistent, or you are not doing any other thing to be perfect, so that's why firstly take the small steps every day. Just small steps will improve your any English. If you want to be perfect in English, if you want to be perfect in any other project, firstly you have to take the small steps every day. Small steps every day you have to take. Just at least you don't have to do a big project, a big work in a day. Just take small steps every day, and then perfection will just come to you. Firstly, you have to be consistent. You have to take a small steps every day, because it is matters. Because whenever you are just taking small steps, at that time you are building a giant results. You are taking small steps firstly, and every day that small steps is creating giant result. But if you are not taking the small steps, if you are not doing anything, then definitely the perfection will never come. Not at least 1% will come, because you are not doing anything. So that's why take small steps every day. Be consistent to that process. Don't break the consistency, and then definitely perfection will come. But just don't think about the perfection firstly. It will come later. Just don't think that there's any perfection. Is there any perfection? Just don't think about this. Just think that what I have to do, I have to do my work properly and be consistent. I have to be consistent there. That you have to just think. Then definitely perfection will come, because you're just thinking about the journey. If there's a journey, you have to just, whenever you are thinking about perfection, you have to just cover that journey within a second, within a minute, because you want to be perfect there. You want to just like, I have to compete with someone else, or you have to be just perfect, that I should do this, I should complete this journey in 1 minute. But you are forgetting that you should be consistent to that process. Just you are going there, and you are not just thinking about that what is this, you are not being consistent there. You are not just, you are just doing everything to be just perfect, to just be just, you should call yourself that I am perfect. But it's not like that. Firstly, be consistent to every process. Whatever you are doing, just be consistent. And your journey, you have to just cross it with dedication, with honesty, with consistency. Because whenever you are just doing that one, you are just being consistent, at that time perfection will definitely chase the consistent. But firstly, you should not chase the perfection, because whatever you are doing, as I told you, that just be consistent there, just be dedicated, and then definitely perfection will come. That just you have to think. Because firstly, you have to be consistent, be disciplined. Just be disciplined, motivated, be motivated, be disciplined. Definitely your perfection will come there. But firstly, don't think about the perfection, because in this world where everyone is just saying that perfection, perfect marks, perfect looks, perfect grades, everything, but perfection is not there. Anyone is not having that much perfection. Everyone is just having a small amount of knowledge about everything, but that amount of knowledge is enough to just survive, to just communicate, to just live in this world. So just don't think about the perfection, just think about that what I have to do, I have to be consistent. That much you have to think, because there's a beauty in imperfection. Whenever you are just being imperfect, at that time, that some words which you are just pronouncing wrong, like it become a style. Because of that, you are just having the imperfection in you. Sometimes even native speakers are also being wrong there, but still their mistakes are not being noticed. Why? Because they are not stopping only there, that I just said something wrong and they are just stopping now. They are not stopping, they're just continuing their speech. Because you should be perfect at what, that the world should listen to you, that world should understand you. That you have to just think. So if you are pronouncing something wrong, it doesn't mean that you're not able to just do something. Firstly, there's a beauty in imperfection, so just recognize that, just be imperfect. I'm just saying that be imperfect, because it's nice. Because sometimes even mistakes are being slang words, it's being stylish. So that's why, just don't think about the perfection. If you are being imperfect sometimes, it's okay, just be imperfect. But firstly, be consistent. If you want perfection, then be consistent, and then perfection will come. You don't need to be the best, but firstly, you need to be the better than what you were yesterday. So just remember, whenever you are thinking that you are not perfect, that be consistent, not perfect, because there's no perfection in this world. Just be consistent, not perfect.